Hey friends, Logan Wells here with Dream Guitars. This is a loudmouth Canon D-18 from 1944. This thing has a whole lot of power right under the hood, and it is like itching to go. You breathe in this guitar, and it is exploding right out of this thing. Man, I love the bottom end on this guitar. It's got that hog classic dryness, but being from 44, it's opened up for so many decades. And I gotta tell you, that really translates to a little more, it's not just that woody, dry crunch for the hog sound. You get a little bit of chocolate darkness in there too, especially like the lower mids. It makes for a very full sound. I mean, really, you don't even have to hit this thing hard to get a huge voice. It's incredible. Let's get into it a little bit. So 1944, so a transitional year. We have Mahogany for the back and sides as an 18. This one is Adirondack Spruce for the top, and it is also still a scallop braced top. It's one of the last scallop braced tops out there. Now, as you can probably tell, there are some finish checks on the body, the top, the neck as well. This has definitely been played in a fair bit. It's been carved in a little bit too. You'll notice there's a name here, or two names actually, carved into the top. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, the neck feels perfect. It's just got, it's the right amount of chunk. Great setup on it. It's, pretty classic bluegrass Canon. But frankly, actually, I was just doing some finger picking on it, and it held up really well. So, let's get into it. Right, Adirondack Spruce on top. Lots of finish checks, which I think looks really cool, actually. And then we have the Tex and the Duncan here, inlaid, okay, my apologies, not inlaid, carved into the top on the upper bout. So around here, we are affectionately calling this guitar Tex, and I also like to call it Greenie, but we'll get to that. But yeah, so just a little bit of personalization from the previous owner, so to speak. And then coming around to the sides, more of those checks. And then here we are on the back, Mahogany, more checks. Of course, a little bit of buckle rash. Very lightweight too, man. This thing weighs under 4 pounds. You'll notice that the finish sort of has a slight green cast here at the heel and up at the headstock as well. And that's why I like to call this guitar Greenie. Again, that neck feels perfect. If you're asking me, I'd say it's pretty much a perfect neck. It's got the finish is kind of worn away in some places, and it feels just really nice. But anyways, getting over here to the head plate itself, more of that kind of green hue to the finish, which just looks so dang cool. And of course, Martin decal, 18 style position markers as well. So yeah, our repair folks went over this one, give it a clean bill of health, and it's around for more action. So, if you want to learn more about this 1944 D-18 that is wide, oh so wide awake, give us a shout. We'd love to chat. Cheers.